You know, I love doing thrifting hauls. I love showing what I get at the Goodwill bins, but proof is in the pudding when something sells. Hi, my name is JC and I am a new reseller. I have been thrifting all my life. I love it. I raised 4 of my 5 kids. Well, still one left at home. So I'm raising him on thrifting as well. He loves going to the bins. But reselling, it's about 6 months now and I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and I'm happy to share what sold. The difference in this video is I'm not packing. So usually it's a ship with me, but I have 30 people coming for Thanksgiving. My family is going to fill this house and I have been cleaning. So my shipping has been taking place really early in the morning or really late at night for the next day. So this is what we're going to do today, and things that I am talking about today that is sold within the past, it's about 10 days worth of sales, sold fast. With the exception of the first one. This one did not necessarily sell fast. I thought it was going to sell fast. Now I'm going to be looking on my app and you will be seeing a screenshot. I'll tell you what I bought it for and what it sold for, what my profit is. I didn't have any eBay sales, but that's my fault because I haven't really been cross-listing. All right, so the first one up is this vintage. I figured it was right around 1990s Hobo Ralph Lauren purse, this black purse, really in great condition. I love doing videos of purses so people can really see. There were a couple little nicks and things, but all in all, it was in really great condition. And someone came in and offered me 25. I think I might have had it listed for 35 and I said absolutely yes. So my total earnings on that was 20. So that wasn't a quick sale. This one actually wasn't, but not for much. It was a cropped button-down sweater, and this was a Moon and Madison, which I had never heard before, but some of the comps were looking pretty good. Just a, you know, basic little sweater dress. It had a little spot on the back where it had pulled through, but I, you know, pulled that thread back through, disclosed all of that. And I believe I had it listed at 23, but she was sent a offer with discount shipping. So my total earnings on that was $10.78. She got it for $16 with discount ship. Next up were these 505 Levi's women's 29 by 30 jeans. She came in and bought them for $29, and my total earnings on that was $23.20. Up next, I had this. This is not one of those ones that sold fast. We're getting to those. This one is a Lauren Conrad burgundy extra soft poncho shrug with fringe, one size. Now, that was the listing I had, and it had relisted. And I began to think, why is this not selling? This is, yes, it was acrylic, but it was really soft, almost like that eyelash kind of material. And I thought, as I was looking through the pictures, because very often I'll go through, if something's not moving like I thought it would, I'll go back through my title, I'll go back through my pictures, what's going on with this, my keywords, I'll look at all that kind of stuff and see what's going on. And I thought, wow, this is supposed to be so great. It's like a burgundy Christmas color. And I was like, okay, I'm putting that in the title. I put that in the title, Lauren Conrad Christmas Burgundy, sold. I mean, I don't know if changing the name to Christmas Burgundy had anything to do with it, but she bought it for $22. So that was her offer to me, and my total earnings on that was $17.60. Up next, this sold fast. Now, this is part of the 13 bag plus hanging items that were donated to me to resell. This was a Penny Lane. It's a Y2K Penny Lane style leather jacket. It had the faux fur on the front and the sleeves. That's a classic Penny Lane jacket. So this was no cost to me. I had it listed for $75. I was pretty amazed when someone liked it. I was like, oh, awesome, someone's liked it. There were several people that liked it, but it was within minutes of the like that I got a full price offer, and my total earnings on was $60. So that is pretty awesome. And I had it listed for 3 days. Pretty awesome. All right, next up was a bundle. So these 3 items, 2 of the 3 really, you'll see the Loft Linen Cotton Blend. It's a horizontal striped shirt. It was actually pretty substantial, a little thin, but it was a good size large. these JoyLab modal pull-on athleisure pants. I know that they're Target, but I know they're really popular, and I priced them pretty good. And this Grandpa cardigan button down, I've had the top and the bottom ones for a while. I had them for a while. The pants I've only had for about a month. And so she bundled those together. It came to $40. $41 was the offer prices that I gave, and ended up making $30.78 on that bundle. And typically my cost of goods is right around $1 to $1.40, unless I go to my family thrift store, and that is $2 now, and jackets are individually priced. So here is a embroidered Mexican dress. I got this at the Virginia Beach Bends when I went in September. Thought it was just really cute, and I didn't have there weren't really any comps. So I did list it, I believe, for $28. I sent out an offer for $20 and with discount shipping. And so my total earnings on that was $13.98. And I think my cost of goods during that Ben's was, I want to say, right around $140, because I did get a lot of shoes. And the Virginia Beach Bends, they charge a flat rate for shoes, I believe, and everything else by the pound. Okay, if you remember, I believe Vlog 37, I did a haul, and I had these rust corduroy straight leg pants in that haul, and I did have them listed for $25. Typically, that's what I list my pants for. She came in and offered $20. I said, absolutely, you can have these, and those sold, and I made $16 on those pants. On that same haul, I picked up this baby doll, little vintage handmade. Again, I put Christmas dress in there, 2T girl, and I was really excited to get the like on that, and she came in and offered $18. I believe I had it listed for $23, but she offered $18. I was like, yes, absolutely. $14.40 was my earnings on that dress. I am starting to pick up some more kids clothes, especially vintage or Matilda Jane. Not that the Matilda Jane goes for a lot, but really they're going to go for like a basic shirt, an adult shirt is what it seems is going, is happening. So I think that's really great. So I did have this wool high-waisted skirt for a while. It's just in really great condition, houndstooth, and size 16. I was like, why is this thing not moving? So I do go into, if I don't actually change the wording or keywords or anything like that, I'll go in and maybe put another picture in as the main picture that people are going to see when they're scrolling. I try to change it up a little bit, and a lot of times when I hit list, I'll edit list, it seems that goes back up a little higher and people start sharing it again. I'm just like, wow, that's kind of interesting. So she bought it for, I sent her an offer for $22 with discount ship, and my earnings on that skirt was $14.62. So I believe that was 50 cents days when I got that one, so that's great. Here is another bundle that I had, and this is two jackets that I have had for a little while. The utility gray jacket that I had, women's extra large, that is an Ashley by 26 International. That's the brand. Nothing, I just thought it was really cute utility jacket that someone would like to pick up. And then the MPG women's zip up athletic jacket, but one was an extra large, one was a large. So she got those two. I offered her a $35 since I had them for a while. The MPG one I've had for several months, and I can tell because the way I took pictures was different than I do now. It's kind of blurred on the edges because I didn't really know how to do the pictures. I think I'm getting better now. Anyway, I did have that one. It had relisted. So I was happy to see them go, and I gave her an offer of $35, which I think it would have been like $45. So I gave her $35, $10 off with discount ship, and she bought those two jackets. $25.02 was my total net to me, which is great. Again, I got those both at my local Family Dollar. Why do I keep saying that? It's local. It's Provisions. You'll hear me talk about it, but it's a family thrift store. I don't know why I say dollar store. That makes no sense. All right, I love this. I picked up this boho maxi skirt. It had like the tassels, and it was a smocked waist, really cute, extra large. She came in and offered 16. I believe I did have it listed for 23, and I said yes, take that skirt, and my earnings was $12.80. Okay, so here is an example, this next sale, to list your items that have flaws. I had this little boy's jacket hanging on the back of my door, and I got it at the Benz. It was velvet. It's a cotton material, but it's got that velvet, and it had the monkeys on the inside. I was really like intrigued by it because it looked well made. Well, when I got it home, I realized that there were some flaws to it, and the seam on the back side, it was a nice clean opening of the seam. Someone could go in and sew it, but it was also lined, so it made it a little bit more difficult. And it sat there. It sat there probably for 3 months. And finally, I was like, it's Christmas, it's green, it's velvet. Let me just see. So then I did comps. This jacket, and I found the stock photos for it. This jacket retailed for $120. Couldn't believe it. So I took pictures from every angle of every flaw that I found in the imperfection of the velvet, and took a picture of the seam that was open. Yeah, I was really thrilled when this sold for $31. Someone liked it. She got an offer sent out at 10% off with discount shipping, and I made $22.78 on that jacket. So that was pretty cool, and something to really, remind me to put up some things that do have some flaws. Just make sure you disclose them and that they know. Okay, next up is this, again, I put in the title, Holiday Burgundy Military Style Jacket. This was a Talbot's, and this was also in the haul, I believe, in vlog 27, I'm pretty sure. And it was a size 14. It was in really great condition, no flaws whatsoever. So I sent out an offer. I did have it listed for 32, and she got an offer for 28. So my total earnings on that jacket was $20.38. Now remember, that haul is already paid for because I had that cashmere jacket that I had shared in my last ship with me. Okay, up next is another military style jacket that I picked up just this past Sunday. Another size 14. This was a White House Black Market jacket, and one day listed. Again, I listed it for 32. Someone came in and offered me 25, and I said yes. So that is $20 earnings to me on that jacket, and my cost of goods for that haul was $1.25. Pretty cool. I think for me, you're going to hear resellers say, oh, this is a bolo, you got to pick this up, this is a bolo. I really believe, that holds true for things, but then I believe the market can get saturated. I have Athleta, I have Free People, I have, those things are and priced well, and they're sitting in my closet. They have not moved. They get attention, but they haven't moved. But this, I pick up at the Benz for $1.25, and it sells within a couple of days of listing. All I could figure out was it was a neck warmer. It was definitely handmade, definitely vintage, and it had some type of animal hair in it. Not wool, because it wasn't. The scratchy was more like alpaca, and I put that in the listing like, I don't know, but you can see the fibers of the animal hair. You could see it in there, especially in the mushrooms. And if you remember the haul I did, I had it around my neck trying to figure out. Someone mentioned maybe it's a halter. That would be hilarious. I can see someone wearing that with the mushrooms. Anyway, someone loved it as much as I did, and it was listed for, I believe, $35. I had it listed, and they were sent an offer for $29, so my total earnings on that cute little mushroom neck warmer is $20.22. Okay, here's another example of picking up kid stuff while you're at the bend, because I figured if I picked up this Matilda Jane cardigan and it didn't sell, I could probably get a good chance of selling it at a buy, sell, trade, like Child's Place. So I listed this. I washed it up and I did do some sweater shaving on it. So I did have it listed for 23 or 25. Anyway, she got an offer for $21 and she took that offer and I made $13.82 on that. I'm trying to remember which haul I had that on. Which brings us to the last sale that happened today while I was listing some other things. This had been up one day. Just found it this past Sunday. So it took me a while to list it, but I had it up just for one day. It's probably a day and a half. It was a day and a half because it was this morning that ended up selling it. But I put in on this. It was just an amazing jacket. Was thrilled to find it. Rare tapestry jacket blazer vintage. I put in vintage floral poetry motif because it had flowers. It had almost like cursive writing in little, but you couldn't tell what it said, but you can just see. So I was like, poetry. I was trying to kind of set the mood for this interesting jacket. I mean, it's definitely well made. And the company, the brand is Lifestyle, which I did find some and I found some comps, but I went ahead and priced it at $48. And she came in, she had liked it. It was a size extra large, by the way. She liked it. And then within just a minute of her liking it, she put an offer in for $40. And I'm thinking that's perfect. $40. She gets all in, probably right about 50 with taxes and shipping. And I'm like, that is great. And my earnings on that was $29.98. So I was just thrilled to move that out so fast. I'm looking to see if there's any more sales before I close this video out. But yeah, if you have some things that have been sitting for a while and, it's not due for them to relist, go in, check your pictures. I've been updating some pictures from my older listings. But I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I let that go as a picture. Yeah. So I'm cleaning up my closet in that sense as well, looking at keywords. Yeah, those things, a lot of those things sold fast within a day or a couple of days from listing, which is really exciting. And I believe that's really per closet. Like I can say, hey, this sells good for me, but don't think it's going to sell good for you. I really do believe, though, that when you find something and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that, I'm passionate about it, and it's got a good quality fabric and it's got a style or some type of novelty that people can grab onto, I think that would do well in your closet. And that's what's worked really well for me, just these kind of eclectic things that people think are kind of neat too, as well as, me picking it up. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. I will be doing my 13 bag mystery bag video next. It'll probably be after Thanksgiving. So let me know what y'all are doing for Thanksgiving. And I will also be conquering my death/money pile, and you can list with me while I do that. I hope you have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching this afterward, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, you can check out these videos, including the playlist, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.